3, 2, 1. What up, world? It's your boy GM, Talkingshift. We got a little cloudy room today. I ain't never started it off just like this, man, but only fitting, brother. I'm super excited. I've been had this one for like a couple weeks in the works, man, and I'm so happy to finally get you out here, brother. It's DJ Tasi, man, live in the flesh.
What's good?
What's up, brother? I like to usually start and kick back into like, I like to, especially on the first go around, get into somebody's history.
Yeah.
But before we even go into that, man, let's let the world know Tasi. That's Samoan.
Yeah.
I mean, is there
Number
a
one.
cultural significance? Yeah, exactly. I was thinking like Tasi, lo, fa, right? So that's number one, DJ one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my real name. You feel me? I couldn't get creative. I was like, I need a DJ name. It's just going to be my real name because nobody's going to have it. You feel me?
Yes.
And, I'm my mom's firstborn and her only son. So.
Only fitting.
Yeah, it's only fitting.
So, a lot of people use the term these days, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And they've never touched a turntable in their life.
I mean, it's different times now, though.
It is.
It is. It's different times.
It
like
is.
the technology changes, so therefore, like the DJ game has to evolve. And
100%.
Turntables, that's phonograph, man. That's old shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But you got that ability.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could rock with the new ones too, like the new DJs.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? To be real,
Yeah.
If you know how to fuck with the techniques and the mixer and the old school shit, and even more if you know how to actually use real vinyl,
Okay.
you have such an advantage.
Yeah.
Because it's just basically simplified on a mini board. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but it's harder to go from that mini board, that controller, to turntables. You know what I mean? Because you're kind of like programmed on the technology part.
I got you.
Yeah.
So I'm not a producer myself, right? I know a lot of folks that produce music, and I got a lot of respect for them. But I am a musician. I play piano, play guitar, and I feel like the producers, as far as professional producers out there, the ones that have that kind of ability to play instruments and be creative like that, I don't know, they kind of have a little bit of almost like a superpower when it comes to producing.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way, like with being a DJ, since you know how to work the vinyl?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where I can see the difference with my generation of DJs compared to the newer generation of DJs that are rising right now.
Okay.
You could just kind of see there's way more fluidness to it with us. I'm straight.
Okay.
There's way more fluidness with it, like for us. Like it's so natural because we came from
timing must be a little bit better, huh?
Yeah. And we're smoother because we came from not looking at the screen, because that's become basically you're playing a video game at that point. You see a lot of DJs just look at the screen
and they're like,
three, and they just could fix it.
Go.
Yeah, they're looking at it, judging it. We didn't have anything to look. We're just feeling it.
I got you.
So it's just a whole different thing for us. But the younger generation can learn it. They just need to let go of that. The screen.
I feel you. So how did you get into DJing, man?
Man, so a friend of the family, it was my mom's boyfriend's brother. I don't want to make it sound like Gardner or his sister. Like that shit sounds too much. But it was my mom's boyfriend's brother. I was 10, 11 at the time. And we used to always go to their house for the holidays. And I used to always go ride with him, my mom's boyfriend's brother. We'd go cruising, listen to music, run to the store, get shit for the fam, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he just had this tape playing, and in the car it was he just had the system. So I'm just sitting back and I'm feeling the shit. But then I'm hearing every song stop, and then but on beat the next song start, but it flowed and it blended.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, how the fuck did he just do that? How did he pause the cassette tape and then hit
into the next one?
He was like, nah. He's like, he has 2 turntables and a mixer. I was like, the fuck is 2 turntables and a mixer? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? Yeah. You're 10 years old. You feel me? So He broke it down. He showed me some old school movies and shit, and I just fell in love, bro. And I went home. I went to my dad's house. I was at my dad's house, and I went on his turntable, and I tried to cut up a record.
Mm-hmm.
And
was it the right needles?
Nah, it was the wrong turntable. The whole shit just broke. Nothing worked, bro. It didn't turn on, nothing.
Oh, no.
So my dad found out he had, he was gonna come home and play his records.
Yeah.
And he beat my ass, bro. Like, beat my ass. So after I took that ass whooping, I was like, yeah, right.
I should not laugh at that.
But I mean, it's
I'm used to it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Growing up old school is different. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, yo, if I took this ass whooping, like, I need to make something out of it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I want to be a DJ.
Yeah.
I want to find out how to do this shit. So I had to like work some little odd ass jobs because I was 10, 11. There's a pizza spot. I had to fold the pizza boxes and
working young.
Yeah, working young, and I get money from it. I did like little newspaper shit, the paper boy shit.
If you don't
anything
mind
to get money.
If you don't mind me asking, G, how old are you?
I'm 37.
37.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like when I'm saying this is the old school, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Cassette tapes.
You do not look 37, bro.
Right on. Yeah,
That's
you.
a good thing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but those are the old days, bro. Like the good days where it was. I mean, the good days for me.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the good days for this generation.
Yeah.
But all we had was turntables and needles and records and cassettes. You know what I'm saying? Like the CDs were in, but not burning the CDs.
Not
we were
yet.
still
Not
making,
yet.
not yet.
I got you.
So then,
I remember this time.
Yeah,
vaguely.
Bro, it was cool.
I'm a little bit younger. I'm 30.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But like the whole, I was working since I was 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That work ethic, that that grind.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the younger generation has a lot of entitlement to it. You
bro,
know,
my daughter's turning 15 this week, bro.
Oh,
she's. Yeah, I'm a full-time dad. That's why I told you before I came here. I dropped my daughter off at my mom's. But bro, she's an entitled little diva, bro. And I look and I'm like, damn, it's fucked up because it's my parenting, but I can't even help it because it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
There's phones. They see different things. They're exposed to different shit.
You know, a lot of times, man, that it seems like a lot of the raising these days comes from the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like
for sure.
A lot. Like I was out at dinner the other day, and this family was there, and the parents were eating dinner, and both of the kids were just looking at their phone, eating dinner, and I was like, like these parents are literally letting this device raise their child.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, and when you want to get your kid to shut up, people put iPads and like put their favorite shows, like, and their favorite shows run 24 hours. That's that favorite show on YouTube. So man,
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, the screens are raising our kids.
When when I was a little kid, I couldn't sit still. Like,
bro,
I couldn't. Right. I was like, I don't give a fuck what's on that TV. I want to go outside.
Bro, I was out.
Yeah, I was
like I told my daughter, you know what my punishment was back in the day? She was like, what? Like I couldn't go outside.
Yeah.
It'd be a punishment for me to make my daughter go outside. Like I'd be like, you know what, you're in trouble. Get the fuck outside. Go do something.
That was punishment.
That was punishment. Staying inside. That drove me crazy, bro.
Yeah. I remember hitting the town on my little Razor scooter and then my BMX bike, but yeah, man. It's a crazy generation, man.
It is.
But back into you growing up, okay? So, I hear you. When did you first get your turntables? How'd you get them?
Like shortly after that. Honestly, I hustled fast, bro.
Yeah.
So really, I bought the mixer myself. So everything I bought, my mom, she loves telling her friends the story because. She didn't do anything. She didn't buy anything. My dad, nobody bought me anything. Like they're very proud to tell people that like my son did it for himself. Like not even Christmas presents where it was DJ shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
That's
like
dope.
Everything I got was on me. But,
self-made.
Yeah. My mom hooked it up. She had I had bought the mixer. My mom had a friend that she worked with who used to be a DJ. He was like, I got the 2 turntables just sitting there. Like he could use them until I need them. Cool. I got that. And my little Radio Shack mixer. Like, remember Radio Shack? Shack.
Yeah.
Hey, R.I.P. Radio Shack. I would love Radio Shack right now.
If you need some cables or something quick.
Man, quick.
I remember nobody was in that store ever.
You run in there, out in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
if you know what you want, you good.
Yeah.
Radio Shack, man. I remember they had one on Jackson that stayed open. The last one with like Sprint. It was like Radio Shack and Sprint and Hayward. I was like,
I'm surprised they still got fries.
Man, right? And have you seen fries?
They fat,
bro. It's
the one
huge.
Right here in Palo Alto. They got a deli, they got a restaurant, they got whatever you need,
and nobody in there.
Oh yeah, you can't get nobody to help you.
Nobody in there. Like there's 3 people at the cash register,
and don't nobody that work there know nothing either.
For real,
they're like,
nothing.
sorry,
you on your own.
Another department.
Yeah, but they got what you need. You just got to figure it out yourself.
I think fries they would because I feel like they're close to going out. But I feel like they need to do something like tap in with like maybe Amazon. You know what I'm saying? And be like because that's the
man.
Amazon is it.
That's a good play.
Yeah,
man, it's pretty quick in and out there too.
Right.
They're kind of on that teetering, like they're gonna like shit. Tower Records even,
bro. Warehouse.
Oh man, my first
Blockbuster.
My
can we take it?
My first, hey man, I remember my first rap album. My boy stole from the Warehouse Records in Redwood City, right there at Sequoia Station. It was Bone Thugs and Harmony. Man, that was my first.
I think I stole Bone Thugs and Harmony too.
Everybody stole Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I feel like I think I did, and then I tried to write every lyric in my notebook.
I did too.
Yeah,
you know what song it was in particular? It was the one with Notorious B.I.G. The Notorious Thugs. I had to break all that down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If you didn't steal or get that record stolen from you, I don't think you deserve it.
I don't trust you.
Hey, man, that's old school Bay Area shit,
right.
Man.
All right. So yeah, I had the turntables. I was going crazy. I only had 2 records, 2 live crew. Me So Horny.
Do you remember what turntables they were?
Technique 1200s.
Technique. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, you started off not right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on the right track.
Okay.
So then I was DJing. I was 2 records, going fat, going hard. 6 months later, he needs them back. So I'm back to square one. So I had to like hustle, do all my shit, get back. And then finally got me some turntables, bro. Started doing house parties and it was a wrap.
Bam.
I was a DJ.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That was like, I think growing up, I only went to one house party really that had a DJ. Mm-hmm. But it was like with the CD DJs.
Oh, yeah.
Even at the dances, they started, like the American DJ and whatever. I don't remember all the different ones back then, like early 2000s. But that transition was weird.
Right.
I don't know. That's pretty much like what these EDM DJs are pretty kind of using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of why, because that era was like, that's when electronic and like, you can get all the dub steps and the dub plates and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So I think once it crossed into technology where you could burn your own music, become a producer, make your music, play it to the masses, I feel like the EDM world or the electronic music world took off.